Hello everyone, my name is Luca and welcome back to my channel. Today I am here to check out a new video from RosyClozy's, and it was about her experience of making the news freaks and Q&A for season 2. So I do watch the news freaks. I have to do a reaction on it, so you guys want to check it out on your own. I will put the playlist on the description so you guys can watch it by yourself. Well, this series is really make me have happy, sad, and rage. Because like the first start of the episodes is like happy, like good things, happiness like that, and then 8, 9, 10 is like start to have a turning point, bad things, and it really made me upset and angry. See how it turns out. And then when episode 11 came, I really have doubts about it because I'm afraid it's going to be a bad ending of the series, but turns out that it is good. It is back to good happiness, and I'm happy about it. I'm appreciative about it. And also the most surprising is that that Rosy have confirmed that there will be season 2. So yeah, I'm looking forward to see like what's going to happen on season 2. But right now, let's check out her experience of making the news freaks and Q&A for season 2. Okay, so without further ado, let's watch it.
Hey, how are you all doing?
It's been 2 months since episode 11 already. When is season 2 coming? I need to know if my comfort character gets more screen time and my ship became canon, and bro chill, she has a life and she needs a break. And this guy right here crying, wearing a hat with Jake and Drew. Okay, so that means like some people who ship Jake and Drew. Okay, well for me, I like Jake and Haley, Sean and Daisy, and Millie and Elliot, and of course Luke and Xander, because it's already canon, right? So yeah, but this is my personal favorite ship, okay? And I understand that like some people have their own favorite ship, and I respect everybody, okay? This is just only my personal favorite, so if anybody have their own different ship, it's fine, it's okay. I respect that.
Great. So, I recently just finished a whole season of my web series, The Music Freaks, and I kind of just wanted to talk about it with you guys. I've been working on it for 3 long, exciting, stressful, and crazy years, and figured you might be curious to know what it's been like for me behind the scenes. And perhaps you want to know about the next season too. So I'll basically be waffling about my experiences and thoughts over the past 3 years, and also answer some general questions that I think some of you might have about the next season. Let's go! So
What?
Let's go back to
What is this? Let's go. Mario references, or like SMG4, cause that kind of like remind me of SMG4. God, I haven't watched SMG4 for a long time already. God, I miss this channel. I miss this dude, man. I watched SMG4 since I was a kid, man. I watched it when I was very young. God, I miss a lot. I have to like watch it back someday.
So let's go back to the pandemic, shall we? I was stuck
COVID.
at home.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
Like everyone else, making another drama, romance, high school mini-movie, as you do, and enjoying my hermit lifestyle. And while I was in bed, browsing through copyright-free music on YouTube, I got the idea to make a musical series. Hey, What if I made a simp who had my childhood trauma and I made him burst into song on a school rooftop like he's Troy Bolton? And that's when the Music Freaks was born. It was actually going to be a single mini-movie.
This is a draft test I made before I start the series. Oh, okay.
With only Jake, Haley, Xander, and Drew as key characters. But after playing around in the Gacha Life app for a while, creating more characters, and spending way too long on a 50-minute mini-movie, which was definitely not mini,
Damn.
I decided to attempt an episodic series next, which I thought would only take a week for each episode to make because I'm Delulu, and here we are 3 years later. I knew I wanted to make it voice acted. In fact, my mini-movie Boy with Bad Luck was planned to be voice acted too, but I decided to wait because I wanted to improve my editing first. And when I finally finished that, I knew TMF would be the perfect start to trying this new element. And I figured it would do okay, since voice acting was bringing something new and fun. But I was not prepared at all for how much people would actually like it. I had gone into TMF expecting a bit of attention, casual interest, and hopefully a few more subscribers, especially since I didn't get too much attention with the trailer when it first dropped. But once I uploaded episode 1, boy, you guys really blew those expectations out of the water. And honestly, the start of TMF was one of the best periods of my life. See, where I had usually hated taking screenshots, I was up at the early hours, eagerly taking as many as I could to finish every episode. I was so motivated to upload and see all of the reactions and all of the fan works that I was getting. It felt like a fever dream that I never wanted to wake up from. Then around episode 4, I was speaking with a few of my online animator friends, and they asked me, "Hey, why don't you try animating it yourself?" And I said, nah, I'd suck at that. No, seriously, it's not that hard to learn. You could definitely do it. Maybe I could. That does sound like a good idea. Surely it will allow me to improve my video quality drastically, won't take me long to learn, and help me produce my videos faster. Why not?
A few months later. Aww. Poor Rosie.
When I began working on episode 5, there was a very sudden shift. It was my first time learning to animate, and I had pressure on me to upload a new episode very quickly. I was uploading every month up until then, and I had somehow convinced myself that animation wouldn't take nearly as long as all of those nights I spent taking screenshots. Obviously, and as usual, I was very, very wrong. I was getting up earlier and going to bed much later, just so I could learn how to use an animation program for the first time. It was hard and even painful at times, especially when I injured my back with my atrocious sitting position.
Damn.
And when I woke up one morning to find that the file for the land of confession scene I had worked on for a couple of days had been corrupted, and I had to reanimate it all over again.
Oh my god.
Even after many, many delays, I was still working on the episode the day of the premiere. It's why you might notice that there were a few mistakes in the episode. Just because I...
Oh yeah, I think also I saw that before. Like, so basically, like, this part, Jake was supposed to be leaving while he was holding his tray, but as this shot showed that he's still here. And what the is this running and okay.
Just because I didn't give myself enough time. And when I premiered episode 5 that night, sleep deprived and emotionally exhausted, I finally tried to relax and enjoy what I had been working on tirelessly for 3 months. And I cried. And no, I don't mean that soppy, happy, relieved kind of crying. I mean, I was sad and disappointed. I hated how the episode turned out. And yeah, I had improved so much visually, and I had finally learnt how to animate, which was great, but I was so embarrassed by my writing.
Oh.
I felt like I had written a cheesy fan fiction. It was that night that I realized I couldn't just improve on my animation and editing, but also my storytelling.
Oh.
It was really hard for me to take criticism at the time too, not because I thought my work was perfect or flawless, but I was more so ashamed, and I was really struggling with understanding how to improve. I was used to writing cliche and cheesy stories with not so much substance, and that's all I really knew. So from episode 6 onwards, I really tried to continue improving both visually and with my writing. I still failed a lot. Episode 6 took me a whopping 8 months to make, and it wasn't received so great by some, and understandably so, due to the mediocre story. I kept my chin up, and eventually I did start to read criticism properly and look at online resources to help me write my series effectively. You know, from the start, I've always gotten comments like, "Oh, this deserves to be on Netflix," which, okay, that's very kind of you. Wrong, but kind. But honestly, that would be the worst thing ever for me. Just like High Guardian Spice, I too would be brutally mocked by the public. And
Wow. Netflix. This should be on Netflix. I think that like if this series released on Netflix, then when I do reaction on it, I may get copyright. But just a joke, okay? Okay, I'll get back to the video.
I've come to accept that. I know that episode 5 read like a Wattpad story and Luke got little characterization. I know that Sean deserved a better.
Hold on, let me see again. Character would be more accurate. Also, hyping up Stacy just to use her as a plot device and flow her away. Aww. Man, poor Stacy. Well, she just only appeared on episode 5 as she was confessing her feelings to Luke, and then later on she didn't be seen again, and then until in episode 11 at the end, like we saw her again, and also her mom as well. Yeah. But I kind of think about like maybe Stacy may appear again on season 2, I think. Yeah, this part is just like Luke just immediately just like leave Stacy, like flowing her way to catch up with Xander without answering her question.
The story as well. I know that the bursts of song and Jake's speech were cringy as fuck.
I don't know what I was thinking. I couldn't even watch this during editing. Yeah, that was crazy, man. Like the way how he said it, like he actually was in the in a room, like holding mic and speaking in publicly on the school, and God.
I know I write a lot of cliches and waste potential in areas of the story, and I know that I can improve on that now. And maybe you think I'm being too hard on myself. I mean, I've always had imposter syndrome and wondered why people even watch TMF in the first place. But after a good 2 years, I'm finding it so much easier to reflect on everything I've made and the comments I receive. And I'm much more optimistic and determined going into season 2 after reflecting on the good and the bad of the series. So, wish me luck, guys. I'm gonna need it.
Yeah, sometimes like you need to give yourself a break, because like you know, you could not like always put your energy on it, because you also have a life to live. I do like to make videos on YouTube and share my creative stuff to the others, but at the same time I also have a life to live, you know, and I could not like always like put all my energy to use the stuff. Sometimes I need to give myself a break, and I also need to like focus on school stuff. I still go to school, and I'm now like taking a education course of animation and visual effects, and it was a 2-year course. Sometimes like I need to focus on school things because it was important to me, and also affect my grades, you know. So sometimes I need to like stop YouTube for a moment and focus my school things, you know. I really hope you guys could understand this. Like, I know some people are thinking about may think am I like those professional YouTubers like could upload videos every day or like every week like that, but no, like I really wish I could, but to be honest guys, I could not, because like I have a life to live, you know. So I hope you guys understand that, but I would try to like sometimes like if I get time, like I could like update myself on the community posts to share with you like my how I've been like that. So yeah.
Why are you making another season? Maybe some will be surprised I decided to do a season 2, or maybe some expected it, I don't really know. But it's something I've been planning since 2020 actually, and I thought at the time I'd be starting it in 2021, but boy am I glad season 1 took 3 years, because it gave me so much time to plan out a better season. I think it was around episode 3 or 4 I just started brainstorming and imagining more stuff for the characters, and by the time I knew it, I had basically formulated a new season. This was my opportunity to do more and do better, basically, to give you guys what you were asking for by letting the characters really shine and give a more intriguing story. I would have gone on to something new, as I knew some of you were hoping for that, but the thing is, I just wasn't finished with these characters that I had grown so attached to. Will it be simple and cliche? Sure, maybe, yes. I'm not setting out to make anything super amazing or groundbreaking, and I definitely don't want people's expectations to be too high, please. But I'm still striving to make
the Casino dancing on the background. I love that movie. That movie is really like actual musical and Latin American culture stuff.
a more entertaining and meaningful second season. And who knows? Maybe after the Music Freaks, I'll finally have the guts to make something that isn't a high school drama or romance. What will season 2 be about? I can't say. Look, I'm not just going to ruin the fun and tell you what's going to happen.
Alright.
But I can give you some idea of what you can expect at least. For example, you'll see much more from characters that you didn't see much of, such as Drury Bear, Leah, Daisy, etc., and also characters that I neglected. It will still primarily focus on Jake, and of course the new characters also play an integral role, but screen time will be shared somewhat equally with the supporting cast, so you'll be learning a lot more about them all. It will continue a little after where we left off, and no, it won't revolve around another competition, but you should look forward to some rock. Of course, there will be drama, there will be romance, there will be giggles, and last and most importantly, yummy acts.
Oh, shit.
And that's all I have to say on that for now. You'll just have to wait for the season 2 trailer.
Oh my god. Is there be more anxious? Oh my god. Does it mean gotta be like Jake gonna be more stubborn? God, Rosie, please, like it made me upset. It made me sad to seeing Jake like. Why would you have to like always do this stuff on Jake, man? Come on. God. I just right now having some flashback of the past episodes.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer? Every night, I can feel my leg, my arm, even my fingers. comrades I've lost won't stop hurting. It's like they're all still there. You feel it too, don't you? I'm gonna make them give back our past.
Okay. Alright. Okay, I'm good. I'm good.
Will there be any changes? As I've already lamented about, the animation takes a ton of time to do. If we go back to 2020 and see how long it took for me to make episode 1 to 5 versus the horrendous wait times of episode 6 to 11, it's painfully clear. The first half took 6 months and the second took an extra 2 full years. Of course, quality over quantity is something I've stressed before, and you guys have been really kind with encouraging me to take my time. But right now, the amount of work and sacrifice it takes to make the high quality episodes has caused me intense stress. And I'm not sure I enjoy making YouTube videos like I used to. While I'm so proud of how far I've improved in the last 3 years, the colossal increase in workload has been very overwhelming. Not only that, but making you guys wait for a video for up to 8 months really sucks. So I thought about getting a time machine to 2020 to make sure I stuck to screenshots and this never ever happened.
What?
Sadly not possible, but I do want to return back to my roots with how it was in the beginning, with a simple and easier style that doesn't take an eternity to produce. And no, I don't mean I'm going back to screenshots, because God knows how much I hated that too. I'm hoping to still use my current animation software and Gacha Puppets to create a sort of animatic-y, screenshot-y, static-y, but still smooth and appealing sort of style.
This is a little test I did with Max, not a define on how it will work. It will look. I will be experimenting with future views first, and if all else fails, I will revert back to my regular animation. So this is like a new animation test of the new character. Okay.
It obviously and very probably won't look nearly as good as the last few episodes of TMF, but honestly, I'm willing to sacrifice that for the sake of getting episodes out much faster, and also for the sake of my mental health. This is just because having to spend months upon months on an episode you wrote 2 to 3 years prior, and only with one other animator and one assistant helping you while you do every single part of production by yourself, can really burn you out, and it's just not ideal anymore. And that's not to say I'm not aiming for quality anymore, just that the animation won't be nearly as ambitious, because I'm not a frickin' studio with a ton of money to hire people. But God, I wish I was. One other change you will see is that there may be less music videos. I used to make it a priority in season 1 to have a musical number for each episode, but because of how long
not this one.
videos alone take to make, and how much the music.
God, I hate that one. I hate that part. Sorry. I'm sorry. I just. Oh God, not that part. That part really. Oh God. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I am sorry. That part, like Jake's nightmares. That was, it really get me. Like I just really feel it. Really make me feel uncomfortable. Just like make me feel sad. You get it right. I mean like you understand. Like Oh God. Yep. Okay. I'm calm down. I'm calm down. I just don't like about episode 10 is that seeing the opening part where Jake's have a nightmare of everybody turn against him. It really made me sad. Like I just like could not want to see it anymore. Like God.
Music itself can really limit my story writing. I'm not making it a priority anymore. I am still including some bangers, and I might even make some separate music videos from the episodes themselves if I want to. Just don't expect a music video in each episode. Other than that, there shall be new character designs. All of the characters will be getting new snazzy clothes and hairdos, and my general gacha design will be slightly tweaked. I will share sneak peeks of it eventually, but YouTube members will see first.
Okay.
How many episodes will there be? Because I'm still writing the episodes out currently, I'm not sure exactly, but I do know it will be much longer than season 1, likely over 20 episodes.
20
Just because
episodes.
I want to make sure I'm giving myself enough time to tell every character's story, and there's quite a lot to get through. So yeah, wish me luck. Will there be a season 3? No. I'm like 99.99% sure I'm never doing that. So don't expect that. Right now, I expect I'll move on to creating a new series or story that I'm currently brainstorming. But we'll have to see what the future holds after TMF. And don't worry, season 2 won't be left on a nasty cliffhanger. Maybe.
Are you sure about that?
When will season 2 be ready? Honestly, I don't know. Right now, I'm still in the writing phase, and there's a few other videos I want to make first, such as a spin-off story for my character Elliot, so that I can practice a new style, introduce new characters, and work on something in between. But
yeah, that guy really likes who I abandoned for 3 years. If anyone really remembers. Well, yeah, I remember this guy. Yep. I remember him.
Making season 2 will become my immediate priority after that. And for now, I imagine it will begin early or middle of next year. If you are curious or anxious about TMF Season 2 and what else I'm working on, I do give regular updates and spoilers to my channel members on my main channel, so join my membership to be the first to know when Season 2 is arriving. And that's it for my ramble. Thanks so much for reaching the end, supporting me and supporting the series for 3 goddamn years. I couldn't have stuck around doing this for so long without you guys, so thank you. Fingers crossed season 2 won't take twice as long. And I hope you'll stick around for the Fairy Freaks
Oh my
Cat
God.
Mates edition. It's gonna be great. Bye guys.
Oh my god, like I see this before. Like this is like hang on. This like Daisy was like the character from like My Little Pony, and then Sean was the that bird from regular show from Cartoon Network. Alright guys, so that was the video, and wow, there's a lot of things to have talked about. Well, I think that Rosy should I think that like I really want to see about the split of about Elliot and Lily, and also I think that as she was saying about will there be season 3, I think that like Rosy may not, because like Rosy say that she's now working on season 2, so I don't think like she will have or like immediately just like playing with season 3. I think that she should like focus on season 2 first, it would be more lot of work for her. Like just focus on 2 right now. You know, don't push yourself too hard, Rosy. And hearing what her experience of making this series, I really feel like impressed on her. Like, she made this for 3 years, talking about her experience, like how she tried to improve her video quality, try to learn how to make how to animate it, and also talk about her stress, her mental health, like this. I really understand that, because like make videos need to take time, and you could not like rush yourself, and also you need to give yourself a break, and you could not like always put your energy on it. Sometimes you need to give yourself a break, you know, because you have a life to live, and if you push yourself too much, you may also have some mental health issues, you know. Sometimes you need to give yourself a break, you know. Before this video ends, I want to say thank you to Rosy for creating this amazing series for everybody to watch. Thank you so much for all your hard work for all these years. Although you have like been suffering about like stress and mental health, but thank you so much, and you should take your time and don't rush yourself and put stress on you, and we will be patiently waiting for you on your next video. And also good luck on season 2. So yeah, thank you so much, Rosy. So okay guys, so that's all for this video, and I hope you guys enjoy watching this. If you do, please leave a like on this video and share it to your friends and family, and also subscribe my channel and turn on the notification on for more videos from me. And if you guys want to check out the original video, I will put the link in the description down below. It is on RosyClozy's channel, and you guys want to check out her series The Music Freaks is also on her channel, so feel free to check out her series. So yeah, that's all for today, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I see you guys in my next video. Goodbye guys.